I was honored to share in a beautiful conversation of caring and community with these two lovely young ladies. And hopefully you can just be with us and enjoy. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Erica.
Hi, I'm Chisholm.
I'm definitely in a space of exploration and transition. For me, my 20s has been a time of just exploring life, learning more about the world, about life, and about myself and how I want to engage and maneuver in this space. So I'm very appreciative to have that time.
So, Erica, I hear you saying that basically, you feel you're in this exploration process of transformation.
Yes.
And are you looking at it the same way, Chisholm?
Yes, I am. I think my transition has to go from trying to find, I guess, my purpose and my goal. Because when I was in school, my only goal was to finish. And now that I'm done, I'm in a setting that I don't necessarily think is the best fit for me. And I'm not really doing what I wanted to do originally. So I'm kind of thinking a lot about the next step and what my next goal is, just so I can get to that place of like being content with what I'm doing. So
Great. How old are you now?
I'm 25
You're 25. When will you be 26?
in August.
Okay, great. When you say that, what you originally wanted to do, what is that you originally wanted to do?
I was always interested in more working grassroots level, working directly with people, and just working in the healthcare field, benefiting everyone's health, like trying to get everyone healthier. Just because health has always impacted my life, having multiple family members living with us and having to financially help them with that, having to drive my grandma to appointments. I've always just been surrounded by the impact of health on everyday Americans. So I chose pharmacy per se because they're kind of like the first line, like the most accessible healthcare professional to people. People can walk up to any pharmacy counter and ask for help or ask questions. And I love that. But now working in the setting that I am, that I thought I wanted to be in, there's a lot more to it, especially when you work for a corporate company. And it kind of is taking away from how I can help people. So that was my main thing.
Would that tap into not just physical, but would that tap into mental health also?
It does. It definitely does. I feel like, especially working in the industry that I'm in, medications has been almost like putting a Band-Aid on things and not really getting to the root of the problem.
Erica, how about you? When you look at health overall, do you look at just the physical aspect or financial, or do you look at the mental health also? Can you speak to that?
Yes, most definitely. I definitely believe health needs to be holistic. For me, nothing makes me feel healthier than going outside and sitting in the ground and feeling the energy from the earth. Actually, when my physical health and my mental health improved so much when I started gardening and being able to just give love to the cucumbers and give love to the carrots, it literally like gives me so much life and so much joy. And to be able to give love to the sun and the moon, oh, it impacted my physical. My body feels better, my skin radiates. So I feel just so much better when I'm in tune with nature, when I'm in tune with my loved ones, when I'm in tune with my own emotional, spiritual health. And also one of the things I have to say about Chisholm, that, because watching this journey, and I remember being in high school, and I remember, Chisholm always having such just an open heart, a big heart, just loving so much and giving so much to the community. And I remember, she was her father's from a village in Nigeria, and you talking about wanting to have a clinic, in that village. And so it's so interesting to me to hear you talk about like exploring your purpose, because I feel like, you've had a purpose for a really long time, and, maybe it's like exploring how you can take that path, but you have so much to share and offer, with your communities, that it's like I can just see it blossoming. I can see you just doing holistic wellness and creating this space for the people that you love, so you got it, girl. I'm like, you're so amazing.
Can you speak to that as far as what you see, as mentors or books or what have you?
Most definitely. Mentors have also played an incredibly important role in my life. Definitely you. My aunt has been such a blessing to my life. I remember being young and you coming to our home in Texas and going in my room and saying, okay, you're going to write. You're going to start writing. And I wrote some poems and you're like, okay, publishing it. We're going to do it. And, that was the beginning for me to feel comfortable. Now, people always tell me, oh, you're an amazing public speaker. You're so amazing. And that wouldn't have happened if I wasn't 8 years old, 9 years old, and you and, my mother and other, people in the community speaking life to us and saying, you're going to do this. You're going to get out there. So I'm so appreciative to have you in my life and to be that example and to be that motivation and also just to be able to watch your life. I love that because to see that, wow, look at, my aunt. And I always tell people about the Wellington, always. When I was
really?
And I remember being in New York and being at New York University and having my friends. And one thing that I was always enchanted by was by community and how physical spaces, how people can create community around physical spaces, right? And so, the Wellington for me was like that first example where, wow, here's a space that, my aunt has crafted and it's full of love, it's full of positivity, and people are attracted to that energy and they are creating in that space and they're loving and nurturing each other in that space. And so that's something that I really honor and I aspire to, create as well and to be able to contribute. And so to be able to see that journey has been so inspiring for me. And like Chisholm said, there's nothing new under the sun. Listen to the experiences and, follow that model. You don't have to feel like, oh, I have to figure this out on my own. We don't have to.
Right now.
I think definitely being done with school, kind of in the point in my life, also where I personally want it, and also it's kind of influenced culturally too. It's kind of expected now that you're done with school as a woman. You're going towards your mid-20s or late 20s. You're supposed to be on that journey. And I have plenty of friends who are already engaged and getting married. It's funny because even though I see examples of marriages not particularly working, I still want to experience it. I still want that.
So, Erica, what is it that you see you'd like in a partner?
Well, for me, what I would like in a partner is definitely, I love, Chisholm, when you said being your best self, and so attracting the energy of others who are being their best selves. And again, that's romantic partnership, but that's just also just like energy in general and how you're maneuvering the world. So for me, I walk with love. Every day I wake up and I give myself love and I set the affirmation that I want to recirculate love in this. I can look. It really is so much fun.
Y'all are so
awesome.
It's fun. We have to laugh with ourselves. And we have to swing. Thanks so much.
Oh, you can't have this much land in Seattle.
You can if you pay for it.